Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Nola Zitela, a 24-year-old who is it recent? No, I dropped out ages ago. I'm just a woman who dropped out of medical school so that she can pursue her dreams of becoming a fine artist and even more other creative um things, because I like to sing, I like to write, I like doing this. There's a lot of other creative things that I do. I've even made this hair like that is on my head, so I'm very much like a creative person. So yeah, I'm on a journey to like pursue those things. So yeah, if you are new here, I really hope you enjoy your stay. I really hope you enjoy your obsessions, because that is what we're about here. Like, I talk. And then, if you are my returning subscriber, hey, hello, Pookie. I really hope you're doing great, because I am doing fine. And I just genuinely feel so grateful. Like, for some reason today, I feel so grateful, man. Like, I'm grateful for life. I'm grateful for my health. I'm grateful for the love that I'm receiving from my close people. I'm grateful for the support. I'm grateful for the food. I'm grateful for the money. I'm grateful for the gifts. I'm grateful for the synchronicities. Like, I'm so grateful. Like, I just genuinely feel so grateful. And I felt the need to take this moment and just be vocal about it. Like, I'm really grateful, you guys. For the past few days I've been complaining a lot. I don't think there's much to complain about, but I always find a way to complain. Hey, um but yeah, the only trouble that we've had recently is that we haven't had electricity, which is not even a lot of trouble for us because my house has a generator. But you know, when I go to work, people get to talk about it, and I feel like I do kind of absorb that and wanna complain about it. I don't know, but yeah, at the end of the day, I am very grateful for everything, especially for life, because when one decides to take their life, it just means that they can't see any way out. And come to think that I have thought of that before I ascended into this persona. I really wanted to kill myself, because what do I mean I want to start all over again when I sort of have gone this far? Like, I didn't see any way out. Like, I just I I couldn't imagine myself living a whole different life, even though that other one didn't fit me so well. But anyways, I digress. I am drinking an iced coffee, and this one is like a bitter one because I don't have honey and I don't eat sugar. So yeah, it's just coffee and milk, and it's so bitter, you guys. But I genuinely enjoy iced coffee. So yeah, I'm still good with this one. Today I want to talk about the book The Artist Way. So I have decided to restart The Artist Way. For an background, I don't know if anyone knows. I got the confidence to look at myself as an artist from reading and doing most of the things in that book. I would like to think I'm here because of that book. I started really believing in my potential as an artist from doing that book. So the Artist Way is a guide for artists to recover, for artists to recover from their creative blocks. It is written by Julia Cameron. Oh my gosh, I will never forget this woman. She really did a thing there. And to be quite honest, it is a very helpful book. If you wanna start creating in your life, or if you wanna guess should I say live an artistic life or a creative life, or if you do have a hobby as an artist but you just scared, like you have so many factors, like you wish you had money so that you can pursue being an artist. This book is so helpful. Like, it'll really change your mind and help you out with your limiting beliefs and all of those things, which I started last year, 16 March, but I never finished it. I don't even remember. I think I left it at week 8, and it's supposed to be 12 weeks. So I have restarted it, and I want to commit myself to finishing it. So for the next 12 weeks, we are gonna be talking about it so that I can stay on track. Like, that is my only strategy, you guys. We're still gonna talk about other things, but we're gonna be talking about the Artist Way mainly for the next 12 weeks. So bear with me. But I think a lot of people do enjoy, I do enjoy watching other people do the Artist Way. I've seen quite a few people here on YouTube, but most of the time it never happens that you get to see through it, which is why I'm opting to finish it with you guys and always let you know what is up, what is going on. So yeah, I'm gonna tell you about the reason why I restarted the Artist Way. For one, you remember last week I talked about creative blocks and I gave you all tips on how to get back on track with your creativity. I feel I am still struggling, or maybe I am defining it as I don't know what to say. My parents are back. Oh, I don't know, but so these led me to redoing the Artist Way because I trust it. I have seen it work for me, so I do trust that. Okay, wait. The tips that I gave you worked for me temporarily, and I restarted the Artist Way so that I can have like this energy. So that I can have this energy for forever type of thing, because I'm gonna be an artist forever and I can't really participate in only doing the work temporarily. Like, I should do it for a long time and thoroughly, because if I'm saying I want to do this forever, then I should commit myself fully. So that is the reason, and I genuinely want to change my mind, especially because now the environment is different And yeah, man, I think also being at home kind of takes you back into your old habits, how you used to survive in that environment. I feel you somehow go back to that, and I feel I'm back to my procrastination ways, because this is where it all began, and it was a way to survive. And I feel I still have those remnants of like trying to survive this household. So yeah, I need to immerse myself with the knowledge and get reminded every now and again that I am it, man. I'm the shit, and I do have the potential. If anything, I am an artist, like, already. And my second reason is that I had this fear that I might end up being a shadow artist and never get my art anywhere. And I don't know, like, that was one of my fears. That's why I decided, you know what, let me dedicate myself to this recovery, because that is all I have. I mean, I do have the time, so why not just redo the whole thing, dedicate the 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 3 months to my art. So yeah, because it's quite really an important thing to me. And low key, it's like one of the ways I will be able to survive this this life. Okay, I'm done on the reasons. So I am on the first week. Today I'm starting the second week. I have to do the reading of the second week. So today we're gonna talk about the first week, because I'm on the first week. But first, I would like to explain like the outline of the book. So basically, with the artist way, you read, you read the book each week. First week you will have a contract that you will have to sign yourself, where you are saying that you are dedicating yourself into undertaking this recovery, and you understand that it will be an intensive guided encounter with your creativity. And then you commit yourself to the 12-week period duration of the course, and then you promise to take care of yourself as an artist, have adequate sleep, by having adequate sleep, having a diet, exercising, and pampering yourself for the duration of the course. Then each week you have activities or tasks that you have to do, and every morning you have to do morning pages and your affirmations, and weekly also you have to have an artist date, which is a time that you would have to spend alone with yourself. Like, this is you spending quality time with yourself. Yeah. So this week, on week one, the task that I had was, okay, morning pages and affirmations and artist dates, are they are consistent. So I'm gonna read out the activities that change every now and then. So that task that I had to do was list 3 enemies of my creative self-worth. These are the people that have made me doubt having alive as an artist, or made me doubt the fact that I am one of the greatest artists that exist currently. And yeah, who probably affected me to a point that I now exist as an adult having a creative block, because I'm probably scared that the same thing might happen. What. And then the another task was that I should select and write out one horror story. So from those three people, I should pick one story that I remember very clearly as to what was happening, where we at, very much in detail as to how we even got to this person saying something about my art. And then there's you have to write a letter to defend yourself from that person that you wrote the horror story about. And you should defend yourself as if you were a child. And yeah, I said all the mean words, guys. Because child me was very mean. So I expressed her as much as I could. That girl didn't have filter, and I had none. Like, I enjoyed that task. I really did. So yeah. And then you had to list 3 champions of your creative self-worth. These are people who are always rooting for your art. They are always saying, go, 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 go. Guys, sorry. They're always saying, go, go, go. They love your art. They appreciate your art. They are your number one fans. Those are people. So it said I should write guys, I could write a whole page about these people. The number of people I could write out. It's a long list, but I had to write so yeah. And then they said the next task is I had to write one happy piece of encouragement, which I did. And then I had to write a thank you letter to one of the champions of my creative self-worth. And yeah, I wrote a letter to the one who I feel like this person really inspired me the most to carry on being an artist. And they came at a time when I genuinely just was painting. I never considered myself as an artist. And this person literally would tell every person they meet that I was an artist. And I feel like this influenced me the most, and it has done such a huge difference for me. And I'm very much grateful for this person. I'm so grateful. So grateful. I feel like I might send the letter to them or not. I don't know. But I'm really grateful that I got to interact with them. And I feel like they saw me like that because that is how they see themselves. Because this person is also an artist, and they have been an artist for the longest. I think they saw the greatness in me because they are great, or they see themselves as great, which I also think they are great artists. Like, pretty much cool. Guys, my face accumulates fat like around my nose and my forehead, like literally every day. And I use oil to moisturize it. Like, I use tissue oil to moisturize it, but it usually dries up in the rest of my body parts. As you can see, I use oil, but look Look how dry I am. Okay, I really went away from the point. But anyways, the number 8 task that I had to do was I had to imagine 5 other lives that I would have led and then pick one life and live it for a week. I didn't do this one because I genuinely forgot. And also low-key, I don't know how to approach it. Like if I'm saying in another life I would have been a dancer, what do? Do I wake up and exercise and come back and practice dancing? I don't know, because I can't dance. And I feel that in another life I would have been a dancer, because that was one of my biggest dreams, like to be a dance choreography before all that shit happened. That was one of my biggest dreams, and I think it's still one of my biggest dreams, and I'm gonna pursue it. Bam. Because I'm a multi-dimensional human being, okay? Like, I am creative all through. Don't play with me. And then the last activity that I had to do was to go for a walk, which was 20 minutes. I did that, and yeah, I did 8/9 of the tasks. So, and the first week was called recovering sense of safety. So I think that week went really well. I enjoyed it. I loved it. And if I'm being honest, this is the first time that I do most of the activities. The last time I was doing this book, I was barely getting by. Okay. Like I was barely getting by when it comes to the tasks. The only thing that I was consistent on was the morning pages and the affirmations. The rest, ciao. Hey, ciao. But and then the at the end of every week, the day before you start the next week, you must do check-in. So I'm gonna read you guys the questions that are here. Like, what does check-in consist of? In week 1, so they asked me how many days this week did I do my morning pages, which was 5 days of 7, and I have done 7 days. But because I was restarting, I gave myself grace, and 5 out of 7 is just a lot. And yeah, how was the experience for you? I really like morning pages. I think I really enjoy morning pages. They're like the best thing ever for me. And what Julia Cameron said about them was that if you continue writing, because with morning pages you're gonna write 3 pages and you are just writing your thoughts, the thoughts that come, you write them. You do not care, like you should write them as they are, because no one will read your morning pages anyways, and you are not supposed to read them until the 8th week. And yeah, you're just not supposed, like you're writing, you're moving on. And with the morning pages, she has talked about how most of the time you're gonna be complaining about something, and it is really difficult for one to complain about something but never change anything about it, especially if you're complaining in the morning when you are still basically asleep, like you're not up, meaning you're still on a different spiritual level type of way, because you all know how sleep is like a whole different thing. Like you are traveling somehow but you are asleep, like you are in one place. I don't know, guys, how do you all experience sleep? Because someone needs to explain dreams as to what the hell happens. Where do I go? Is it my soul that goes to those places? Someone has to explain. And I think science has to do that, but it's dead. So what can you do? Okay, so the second question under check-in is, did you do your artist date this week? Which is I did. And what did you do? It's very personal. The third question is, how did you feel? Okay, the third question is, how did you feel? I felt really great. I really enjoy artist dates. I like spending time alone. Now imagine spending time alone intentionally so, and having something to do, which I was, but it was intentional. So I genuinely enjoy that. And then we have the third question under check-in, which is, were there any issues this week that you consider significant for your recovery? There were issues that are very one of the issues is that I've noticed that I make up excuses for me to not create. Like, I will find any little thing to say no, because of this reason I cannot paint today. And so yeah, that is one of the issues that I got to realize. So yeah, that was check-in. And then yeah, that is what the book consists of. I am really looking forward to this experience, and I know that it's gonna shift my whole mood. Saying affirmations in the morning every day, writing out the thoughts that could bother you during the day. I feel like that is just like a different type of work, and I really enjoyed the first week. I really enjoyed the first week. It was light. I thought I didn't have lots of things to do, and I don't know, I'm getting there. I know that I am there. I'm getting there. So yeah, I really hope you had enjoyed this video. Yeah, and if you did, please like, subscribe, and comment below, especially if you want to ask me about some of the things in that book and whatnot.